Welcome to the Human 5.0 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond.
Here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of people hear next generation weight loss drug and immediately lose their minds. They assume it's either the second coming of metabolic medicine or just another overpriced weekly shot with a better marketing team. And now here comes Survodutide, a dual GLP-1 and glucagon receptor agonist. Once a week, targets obesity, fatty liver disease, body fat reduction, and a potential liver edge. That's why people are watching closely. This is the Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and I am here on the Human 5.0 Project. But before we get into the meat of it, quick disclaimer. This episode is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not medical advice. I'm not your doctor. Survodutide is still an investigational drug and it is not approved. So don't self-source or self-experiment with it. If you have any metabolic conditions, talk to your doctor first, okay? Now, let's get into it. So we'll make this kind of simple. Survodutide, also known as BI 456906, is an investigational once-a-week injectable dual agonist that targets both the GLP-1 and the glucagon receptors. It's being developed by Boehringer Ingelheim, originally licensed from Zealand Pharma. Most people already understand the GLP-1 side: less appetite, slower gastric emptying, lower food intake, and weight loss support. But Survodutide adds glucagon receptor activity on top. If GLP-1 is the brake on your appetite, the glucagon component is like hitting the gas pedal on your metabolic furnace. We aren't just slowing down intake, we're optimizing energy expenditure and shifting how the body actually handles fat storage. And that dual mechanism is the core of the pitch. People care about Survodutide for two main reasons. First, obesity. In April of this year, Boehringer announced top-line results from the Phase 3 SYNCHRONIZE-1 trial. In adults with obesity or overweight without type 2 diabetes, Survodutide produced 16.6% average weight loss at 76 weeks, compared with 3.2% for placebo. Full data drops at the ADA meeting in June of 2026 are expected. And that's a real number. That gets attention, and that puts the drug in serious territory. Now, reason 2, MASH. Survodutide is also a strong angle in MASH, metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis. I know it's a mouthful, specifically with fibrosis. In a Phase 2 trial published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2024, Survodutide was superior to placebo for improving MASH without worsening fibrosis. The FDA granted it breakthrough therapy designation in October of 2024, and Phase 3 trials are now underway. This isn't being pitched as just another appetite suppressor. It's being developed as a potential metabolic platform drug. So let's cut through the noise. Finding 1. Survodutide is real. It's not vaporware. This is late-stage development with published human data and Phase 3 results. That already separates it from a lot of the compounds people obsess over online. Finding 2. The weight loss is strong, but not automatically category-breaking. 16.6% is impressive, but where Survodutide may have an edge is in body composition and liver targeting. Finding 3. The MASH angle may be the real differentiator here. The Phase 2 data was strong enough to earn breakthrough therapy status. If those liver benefits hold in Phase 3, this becomes a much bigger story than a pure cosmetic weight loss drug. Now, let's talk about where people get fooled. They think every GLP-1 adjacent drug is basically the same. No, it's not. Survodutide is not just semaglutide or tirzepatide with a new label. The glucagon component creates a meaningfully different metabolic thesis. They think weight loss percentage tells the whole story, but it doesn't. We also care about visceral fat, body composition, liver fat, tolerability, and long-term maintenance. They confuse promising with proven. Survodutide is advanced and promising, but it is still investigational. They think more receptor action automatically means better. Not necessarily. It can mean better efficacy, different side effects, or better fit for specific subgroups. Whenever you hear GLP-1 plus something else, the first question should be, what's the tolerability cost? The safety profile so far is generally consistent with the incretin class: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, GI discomfort. And in some cases, these may be more frequent or prolonged because of the glucagon component. Heart rate effects are also being watched. Until we see the full Phase 3 data sets, resist fake certainty. Now, there are 3 groups who should probably pay close attention here. The first group would be people with obesity who want to understand what's coming next. The next group would be people with obesity plus fatty liver disease or suspected MASH. This may be the most important group here. And the final group would be clinicians, serious observers and responsible biohackers trying to understand the direction of metabolic medicine. Now the hype versus reality section. Here's our hype. Survodutide is the next unbeatable superdrug. Reality? It looks like a serious investigational obesity and MASH therapy, with meaningful weight loss efficacy, a potentially important liver angle, and a tolerability profile that works well for many, but not all patients. Hype. It's just another GLP-1 clone. Reality. No. The glucagon component is what makes it scientifically interesting. The real winners may be specific subgroups, especially those with obesity plus MASH. So, what should a normal, smart person actually do with this information? Understand the category. Survodutide is worth watching. Do not confuse an investigational drug with the DIY biohacking opportunity. This is metabolic pharmacology, not a weekend project. Gray market versions are not safe or responsible. Handle the basics now. Diagnostics, sleep, protein, training, body comp, metabolic health, liver labs, clinical follow-up. You get the picture. And don't wait for the future drug to fix your present lifestyle. You definitely want to get ahead of it. Build your foundation. So survodutide's not just hype, but it's also not yet a finished story. It sits at the intersection of obesity, body composition, and fatty liver disease. And if the late-stage data keep holding up, this could become a very important name in the next couple of years. For now, stay curious, stay disciplined, and stay harder to fool. This is the Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and I'm out. Thanks for listening to the Human 5.0 Project.
If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10X.